let's make this clear. A divine feminine. When a man meets a divine feminine and he's able to truly receive her, his life enhances tremendously in ways he couldn't even imagine. He becomes happier, he becomes healthier, he becomes more successful, he becomes more spiritually aligned and intact. Everything about his life enhances tremendously. And it makes him want to dwell in his masculine role as a provider, a protector, and a leader because of her essence alone and how it enhances his life. Now, a woman, when he leads, provides, and protects, he is leading her in the 3D world. She's already spiritually aligned. She knows where to go spiritually. But he makes space, creates a kingdom around her, a protective shield around her in the 3D, so that way she can dwell in her femininity and be spiritually aligned and led within herself and hear God, because we have such a close connection to God when we are in our femininity, feeling, listening to ourselves, being at ease and relieved and relaxed. A man creates a kingdom and a protective shield so we can do that. And when we're able to do that, he in turn benefits from it, because our essence alone, our nurturing, the way we love him and pouring into him mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, allows him to enhance as a man. And that is the balance. That is the reciprocated relationship. That is why women are investments. For the men who feel like women should be 50-50 and all of that type of conversation, which I don't engage in at all because it's just completely ignorant. I feel like the balance is so clear in why it's necessary that, anyways, so yeah, this is the way that it's supposed to go. A man who truly has met a divine feminine understands this completely. A woman who truly knows herself and her worth and understands her power, and who has met a real provider and leader, protector, all of that, understands this fully. People who have been exposed to shit women and shit men probably can't comprehend what I'm saying or why, how that's a thing. And so that's why they're so confused, and they feel like, oh, I don't value a woman, and I'm not paying for a woman, I'm not doing this and that, and women feel like they got to be in their masculine energy, blah, blah, blah. It was never meant for us to work and do labor. And so for a woman to really be a woman and be of anything valuable, she has to get to a place to where she can dwell in her femininity. As long as we're working and doing labor and in a masculine field, it's kind of hard to dwell in your femininity and really be in your power and be a valuable woman. This is not to say that a woman can't become whole and complete all on her own and make her life come to a place to where she has her own money and her own this and that, because living proof that you can do that and get to a place to where you can dwell in your femininity all by yourself and walk with God. I'm just specifically speaking on divine unions and how it's supposed to be, how the dynamic is supposed to be, and how it looks in its healthiest form. Let me also add this, because I know that some men will literally look for a divine feminine and expect like his connection with her to enhance his life, because a lot of divine masculines know that a divine feminine can do that. However, I have met divine masculines looking for me to play that role, and them not being vessels to hold and receive what I'm trying to pour into them. Either they're still prideful, they're still stuck in their old habits, they're not willing to let the old versions of them go. They're still whatever they have not worked on internally, so they have to be open and ready to evolve and prideless and emotionally available and all the things. If they're not a vessel to hold and receive a divine feminine essence, they also won't experience that light. So I just wanted to add that.